All right, if we wanted to create a ROC based on the origin that we've just started, we're listening to the report on conditions from the incident commander, and this particular call necessitates a ROC. We can go over here to the left side of the screen and click on the side panel, and when we do, it will bring up the ROC information. So as it automatically populates the ROC, you click the new button here, it automatically has done it. It will populate this ROC. We're only going to fill out the green information, and this particular form automatically populates the email sending list. It sends it to the CSR Intel, it sends it to the South Ops duty officers, it sends it to the South Ops duty chief mailing list per policy. That's the way we send it to. And if you wanted to add somebody else to that, you would just put a comma, a space, and add an email address, like if you were sending it to the ECC chief's mailing list, so you had people in your unit who wanted to see it, or if it was the ECC filling it out, you can send it to the duty chief. But the duty chief is the one who's responsible for the ROC, so you should be conferring with them before you sent it. So you can just add an email. And then if you wanted to add another one, you put a comma and a space and just start typing that way too. So when we fill out the ROC, this is the name that NICS gives it, but that's not what we're going to populate it. This is the display name in the ROC, so we would just call it the test, because it's the CSR test incident. The county's going to be San Diego. The date format is month, day, and year. "24-hour clock." The location would be cross streets, right? So in this particular case, it would be Hillsdale, cross of Willow Glen. And you always want to make sure you put a point of reference to where that would be. So Hillsdale, cross of Willow Glen, 1 mile east or west of someplace. What's that by definition? We could say half a mile east of Hamishaw. Okay, so that should be a known point of reference. If it was 1 mile east of the town of El Cajon, you'd put that. Is it an SRA fire, FRA fire? Based on the way we just used the data layers in the video before, it's an SRA fire. The type of fire is a wildland fire by dispatch, but by policy in ROCs, we use the term vegetation fire. But if you've forgotten to change that, we will catch it at the Intel shop. So we don't do the cause. Like I said, all we're filling out is the green ones. Size and scope of the incident. All you put in is the numbers, and for fire season, we're not rocking generally anything that's 50 acres or less unless your duty chief wants you to. The rate of spread, we'll call it critical. Percentage of contained, again, just add the numbers. NICS will add the symbols that follow it. Temperature, 100. Relative humidity, 7. It'll add the percentage. Wind speed, 18 miles. Wind direction, east. So what I already know is the wind speed and direction. I know where the origin is, so I can look at my map. And evacuations. Has the incident commander created any evacuations? And if he has, you can put multiple terms in there. Mandatory evacuations, or in progress, or none. Structures threatened. I can look, since I know I have an east wind on it and it's pushing that way, there's a number of structures right in here. We can go ahead and determine, the incident commander would tell us if there's a threat to the structures, but let's just assume he told you that there's 100 structures threatened. And is there any infrastructure threat? Well, we know that when we brought up the data layers, the power lines ran right across. So we would say power lines. And you can use the numbers that are there. I think they were 115 and some other ones. So now our ROC is pretty much all filled out. We've done all the green pieces. The email addresses are already in there. And when you hit submit, it's going to send it to all of those for this particular test. I'm not going to send it to everybody else, so I'll just delete them, and I'll send it only to myself. Now you have automatically sent your ROC. The next time you're ready to do an update, you'll just click update and it'll auto-populate. I'll do another video for that one too.